How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Arcade Spirits. My name is Graeme. I'm here with Paul, aka SuperPawsitive. The air conditioning hits me like a cool breeze, albeit one smelling of copper and corn chips. As it's early in the morning on a weekday, it's not too packed with gamers. Although, it's so packed with games, I'd probably have a hard time finding anyone anyway. At once, I'm struck by something odd. I actually recognize most of these games.
Neat.
Considering I haven't walked into an arcade in over a decade, that's probably not great. Lots of vintage stuff here, from the looks of it. Like, really old.
Yeah, I remember my days with Fast Cars 5 and or Castle Crunch. Or maybe even a favorite, Fist of Discomfort. That's my favorite one.
Is that what that one is?
Yeah, it's just Fist of Discomfort.
That is the best one by far. Oh man, I'm trying to read the other ones. Time Stoppers? Starters?
That's
Shooters?
Time Shooter.
Time Shooters, yes, there we go. Time Stoppers might be a real game. I don't know, haven't spent a lot of time in arcades. I don't really like I've gone to like adult arcades now, and they're all repurposes of mobile games. It's really unexciting. I want to go and play like Mortal Kombat or like the Simpsons game, you know?
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Alright.
Although I don't recognize that game with the stage lights and things. Maybe it's karaoke or dancing? A Japanese import?
Checking. That would be a Showtime stage, a collaboration of Nihana Heavy Industry Concern and Hubris Records in Germany. It's won a lot of awards.
Huh. I recognize most of these. Whoa, is that seriously a Mr. Moopy's Magical Maze? But the one in the middle with the split screens is new to me. Oh, please tell me we get to play Fists of Discomfort at some point.
Fist of Discomfort, a hybrid real-time strategy and brawler beat-em-up. It's actually not that new. It's been a staple of these esports scenes for the last 8 years.
Wow, we're really out of touch. 2 genres? I thought he was just impressed. She was just impressed by the concept of it being 2 genres at once, but 2 genres I was utterly lousy at last time I checked.
And also, modern arcades suck. This whole game is a thinly veiled excuse for me to complain about Dave and Buster's. I love it. I love that so much.
There's actually, we have like 2 or 3 in my city that are like very much the mobile game style thing, and they're just awful and I don't enjoy it. And then there's one place that has a stage for bands, and then they sell beer, and they have like legit old school arcades that they've fixed up and brought in. So there is one good one in the whole city, but it's like always packed because it's way better than all the other versions of it.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, very, very disheartening. And over here, Moopy. I really want to play Moopy. This is an old lady.
Ooh, she has Pac-Man earrings.
Oh, that's cool. And like the other side is the cherries.
Oh yeah, that's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what what's up with her necklace, but that's nice. I like that.
They might just be like spangly gems, just kind of looking nice.
She probably owns the place on. Oh, she's probably who we're getting interviewed by.
Oh yeah, that could be.
Oh, which would also make sense with all the vintage arcade, because she's old.
Ah, yes. You're onto
Let's see.
something. Sorry, ma'am. I was just talking to myself. So all of this has been out loud. There's no internal monologue for this character.
You never stop talking!
Poor Juniper.
You just hear Juniper with her hands on her face. I put a sock in your mouth so you would shut up!
I suddenly have so much empathy
you're
for that poor woman.
And you're still talking!
I was just talking to myself and had an overwhelming urge to complete my sentences. Thankfully, I don't think she even registered me calling her old. Oh, we said that out loud. Oh, no. She even registered calling me her old. She looks up from her knitting, seated behind the ticket prize redemption desk, and offers a wrinkly smile.
Well, hello there. Always nice to meet someone new in the Funplex.
Yay! Okay. Well, now I have like a voice that I can work with.
We did choose the romance route. So as Moosey's pointing out in the chat there,
We might be able to romance her.
might want to turn the burners up a little bit. The what?
Francine's Arcade Funplex. Didn't you see the sign out front, dear?
Hey, we named ourselves Cool Kid. She named herself Old Lady. Maybe it is trendy to give yourself descriptive names.
Basically.
I chose to knock off the first two words when they got knocked off the building during the storm of 1980. Now it's...
Wait, what? What?
Well, they just beeped out the
Did
year.
they beep out the X?
Yeah. It's a little jarring there because all of a sudden it does. It's like, did they just drop some sort of like foul
Curse,
language?
like a profanity?
Yeah.
It's that... Wait. A Jin in my phone set up the job interview for me. I shouldn't say that.
Do we admit that we have no autonomy here? But that's also a terrible joke.
So, like...
I'm okay. I'm down for throwing jokes like that out, but maybe not like number one in an interview, you know?
I feel like that's being honest at that point, because she had to have talked to the AI.
Oh yeah, weird. I guess so, hey?
Let's do it. I'm being honest.
There was like a Google tech demo from like a year ago where someone had like a robot set up a hair appointment for them.
Right! It was like, you don't have to answer the phone anymore. It'll just do the calls for you.
Yeah, it was a little much for me. It kind of wigged me out.
Just, hey, can you set up an appointment for this? Sure, let me call your doctor. We would like to extract one kidney.
Well, that's how you lost the first one. You promised yourself that you would be on your toes ever since.
And now you have a Jin in your phone.
None to spare. Gotta hoard that remaining kidney. A magical space... Okay, I gotta start that sentence again. A magical space fairy or something that lives in my phone told me to come here to find my dream job?
I'm a magical space fairy, apparently.
I have expected her to send me packing. Pretty impulsive of me to just talk about Iris like that. But she took it in stride. Is this going to be your first demoing of the old lady voice?
Oh, hello! Oh, God. It's okay, I can do this. Oh, hello! What can they do with technologies these days? I really do marvel at the amazing things young people can have in 20...
I'll try and censor your encounters of X's for you in the future.
Please and thank you. Although I'd simply love to take a sledgehammer to those blasted video game consoles that eat my bottom line.
Oh, this lady's got some demons.
I hope they all get crushed by arcade cabinets.
If they ever wander into my arcade, I tell you what would happen to them. Crushed! Each and every one of them. She said with such a kind-hearted and warm smile.
Please call me Francine. As in Francine's Arcade Funplex. Get it?
Got it.
There's not much to get. It's pretty straightforward.
I suppose we were originally Frederick's Arcade Funplex, named after my dear.
Ah, he's dead, I see.
Yet another victim of the arcade crushings.
So that means you're single.
There you go.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
That's the right attitude.
It must be real hard with Frederick gone.
Beep years ago it was, I believe.
You must get real lonely in Francine's Arcade Funplex.
Laid it on thick. You must really want this job. Okay. Sorry, I'm just laughing because it makes it sound like it's sad that he died peacefully. I realize what it is actually saying, like, it is just sad that he passed away, but it's just like, he wanted to go out in a blaze of glory. Sadly, he died just sleeping.
I wanted him to go out kicking and screaming.
He was waiting for the actual space invasion to happen. He had been training for years. It never came. All those hours and weeks and years spent on that arcade machine, he never got to put those skills to use. If the aliens ever invaded in a very particular linear fashion, he would have been the man for the job. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, don't. He died doing what he loved.
Oh my goodness.
I don't feel comfortable anymore.
Yeah, when we were joking about it, it was like a thing. Then she, with that wide Joker grin on her face, just really...
She does kind of look like a Joker-esque, like if you put on makeup on her.
Yeah, just some green hair and it would be sold. We're getting equal parts Harley Quinn and Joker here.
I love that.
That's information I needed to know. Yes. Yes.
And you are?
A potential employee? XX Cool Kid XX, ma'am.
You have a stupid name. The last two people I met with stupid names died to arcade cabinets.
You can blame my dead parents for that one. Wait, are you saying maybe there's a deeper connection here that those last two people were Cool Kid's parents? Because they would have been Kid XX, and then who knows what their first names were.
They would have been
dad.
X Cool Kid,
Wait,
X, no. And then they would have been Cool Kid. So it's Cool Kid, then X Cool Kid, X, and then it's XX Cool Kid, XX.
Oh my goodness. I don't know how you mapped that out in your brain like that, but I don't think I followed that at all.
Yeah, so okay, so the mom is a cool kid.
I'll just
like,
take your word for it. It
first,
sounded
right?
well crafted.
Very well. Shall we retire to the office? Where?
Did you actually just leave?
Sorry, say that again.
You said, shall we retire to the office? And as you were saying, your voice was like getting more distant, and I was like, what the hell, did Paul leave?
No, my cat like disappeared on me. I'm wondering where she went.
I thought you were just role-playing real thoroughly.
Just as she says that, she backs away.
Yeah.
What? Very well. Shall we retire to the office? I carry on out here, but it's rather noisy, isn't it? Just...
It depends how far you can read away from. You can stand like in a different room and still see the screen. Yeah, about that. How do you deal with the constant noise anyway?
Oh, eventually you learn how to filter out all the beeps and boops and all the screams of agony from people getting crushed by arcade cabinets. It happens.
Sooner or later, you can't sleep without it.
It can take weeks to become acclimated, I found, but in the end...
Done.
Oh,
did it actually just cut out the game music? That's funny. Or game sounds, I guess. She quirks an eyebrow. Ooh, jinx.
Well, now, that's faster than the others. Not bad. You have the skills to ignore people, I see.
What personality trait does that fall under?
So, shall we see what you're made of, This way, please.
Francine leads me down a back hallway, past public restrooms, and into an employees-only door. Oh,
there's another penguin!
Yeah. I don't know why that's like a thing.
It's amazing. I'm gonna have to ask about that the next time I see the dev.
I'm very curious. Like, is that like a weird internal running joke of theirs? Are they referencing something? Like, they just like penguins?
Maybe.
I'm
I don't
okay
know.
It takes all my restraint not to point out the extraneous apostrophe. Where?
This?
Not. There must have been something in the previous dialogue.
Penguin there, baby. Penguin there, baby.
Yep, not sure what the
That's a comma,
reference is to.
technically.
Yeah.
But I mean...
Not sure what we missed. I feel like we missed a joke somewhere.
Should we save it here and then stop?
We could. We for sure could.
Because I feel like we're about to go into a job interview.
Yeah. This seems like this section would be at least half an hour or something, right? We've kind of been going through it slowly anyways. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.